Okay, so that's your boat down there. And what's it called?
It's called the Huntress. It's 28 foot long, built brand new, built in Fiji with nice 4-stroke 225 Yamaha. And it's really designed to be all around. It's got a great casting platform around it so you can fit a few anglers on there. It's very soft riding. It wouldn't look like it is, but it's extremely soft riding. It's able to get just about anywhere with a fair amount of speed. U.S. Coast Guard safety equipment all on it. John's got his 100-ton master's captain's license. Bubba the deckhand has his Fiji's captain's license. So, yeah, it's a great little boat. But we offer all kinds of fishing like trolling, popping, jigging, fly, deep blue water hunters, the whole gamut. John's pretty experienced in the fishing world.
And how many years of fishing
Has John been doing?
Yeah.
Wow. He has been doing it for 40 years.
40 years, really?
Yeah. Started in Kona as very young on the charter boats with his dad. Also fished for family, huge family, 16 that they had to feed of the kids on grandpa's side. So they had to fish for food and fish for a living. Yeah, so he was able to get a whole variety of things, and he's fished other places in the world like Australia, Midway, and not as guest, but as working in Fiji, Kona for a long time. So he's got the marlin reputation as well as the all-around fishing.
Well, what's the best food to catch around here?
Yellowfin tuna, mahi-mahi, and the wapu is probably our favorite. The best fighting depends on what kind of fishing technique they're using. If they're popping, the GTs really give a great fight.
And what's a GT?
Giant trevallies.
Okay.
And they're especially gnarly here. If they're jigging.
And why are they more gnarly here than, let's say, Hawaii?
We're trying to figure that out. We don't know if it's just because they've had to run in the currents and it's a healthier habitat that have just made them pound for pound about twice as strong as a Hawaiian one.
Really?
Yeah, it's stunning. It's stunning how much stronger they are.
So do you get exhausted then as a fisherman trying to reel them in?
Oh yeah, it gives you a good fight. But their adrenaline is running, so they're not getting exhausted. They're just... And popping, because they're continually popping those lures out, that's exhausting, because it's all day of popping their lures, popping, and working the surface. Jigging here would be known for the dogtooth tuna, which is the ultimate jigging fish. And
they're really strong.
They're really strong, and that's what...
Do they run in schools or are they isolated?
They run a lot like GT, deeper, gnarlier, big teeth.
Really?
Yeah, so they're a tuna, but the dogtooth, I mean, they have these huge teeth, and they're weighing in, let's see, between, I mean, you could get small ones, but the ones you want are between 100 and 200 pounds.
Now, are these all catch and release?
Doggies, it's very hard to release because you're bringing them up from the depths.
So they're decompression and
They're decompression. We've been trying to figure out a way to decompress them with a little bit of
the pinprick into the swim bladder.
But it's just, that's the sad one. Whereas the GTs, sailfish, wonderful for photo ops. You take them out, you hold them, everybody smiles, you measure them, you girth them, you already know the weight through the mathematical formula, throw them back in the water, and they swim off happily. Same with the sailfish. Yeah. Bring them out. It's wonderful. And that's it's fun to be able to catch something and have that power to give its life back. It's neat.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.